What's up, guys? Ninja. Unfortunately, I'm still on this fucking video. Like I really, it's the same situation. But basically, I know everything. Basically, it's weird. I fucking know everything. I'm smart. Basically, I'm very fucking smart. I don't know why the fuck. I don't know why the fuck I'm picking shit up like this. It's crazy. But basically, what I'm trying to say is so listen to what the speaker or the voice is saying. Oh, by the way, this is uploaded by Police CAM story. Police Cam story.
Yeah, so
Judge Fleischer saw this injustice immediately,
Okay.
dismissing the case before it could waste another minute of court time. The
Okay.
Fourth Amendment exists precisely to stop arrests like this. Arrests based on hunches rather than evidence. The Fourth Amendment, the right of the people to be secure against unreasonable searches and seizures, shall not be violated. Judge Fleischer enforced this principle.
That's what started on this whole thing. Because he says that right there.
Searches and seizures shall not be violated. Judge Fleischer enforced this principle.
It's not a principle. It's a law. That judge enforced a law. That's what he did. Don't call it a principle. You can change principles. You can't change a law. I mean, you can change a law, but you have to go through the whole process. You don't need to with the principle. It's just like, oh, you're fired. You know what I'm saying? Like a new principle comes up. And there may be some paperwork where you get the idea. Like the law's a process. Like you have to make it not a law anymore, and then there has to be hopefully something to take its place. But anyways, what I wanted to point out was that he is aware of this because it's funny because I just made a video about it, but basically, um, he isn't aware of what workers who deal with this problem every day are aware of. And there's a disconnect. We're seeing two extremes here. We're seeing what's it called, extreme engagement, and then extreme not engagement. Like it's so bad that like he talks to lawyers. Basically, that's how disengaged he is, and I give him props for closing that divide by being more personal and more like working with individuals personally. Basically, I give you props for that. But the point is, like, in this situation, the judge didn't see what I saw. And the reason why I saw it is because I live for balance. Basically, I've tried to see as far as I can left without falling over, and then come back, and I try to live all the way right as far as I can, and come back. And I won't commit to one or the other unless I can commit to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll talk about that another day. But or like if you bring it up, whatever. I'll talk about it. It's fine, but just not here, not now, because it takes too long. But because it's all about core compassion. It's all about being a person's whole, and everyone's fake, and this is why America sucks. But basically, I seen it. Uh, with the workers, see, I seen it. What he's seen, I seen it. This is why I'm better than him, and I'm better than the workers. I'm better than both, and why I should. And this is what makes me like a god, so to speak. Is because it's like all knowing, and I give everyone one chance, and then I turn the cheek. But some people turn the cheek with I. Like, hey, it's always black? Fuck this. You know, they just immediately disengage for whatever reason. Oh, fuck that. He has like, oh, his hair's a certain way. Oh, he has his tattoo. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It was saying, you can think a certain way, you can feel a certain way, but the second you act on that certain way, that's a problem. That's basically why men back then were afraid of a woman being a president, for example, is because they were worried that she would rule off of emotion, what men are doing, and men didn't know that men were gonna be bitches like they are today. Basically, like they're not men; they're empty, hollow, fucking sellouts, fucking. desperate, broken, fucking douchebags. Like, I'm still a bull. I still have my horns. Nothing's ever gonna fucking take them away. I mean, you maybe quiet me. Um, like I'm like a bull in a china shop. I will fucking walk around, but just know the second something smacks my ass, I wanna fuck, ting ting. Everything's gonna break around me. You need that. You need that, but also, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand people put you in situations, like they'll put me in, what's it called? They'll take me, an atheist or an a theist or atheist, whichever side you want, and they'll put me into a situation where I'm dealing with the opposite of your choice, and then they'll slap me to make me go off on these, on B when I'm A, or I'll go off of A, I'll go off on A while I am B, basically. I'll make a mess out of the situation, and they want that. That's what the rich want. That's why you call the influencers, basically. And they will guide, and that's what Kamala Harris said they were doing it in the East, in Pakistan and whatnot. And that's why we have, ah, la, 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 la. That's because they're being guided that way, basically. Like, literally, they're taking bulls, putting them in China shops, and slapping their asses and running away, like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Because they know shit's gonna happen. That's the plan. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? But no, it wasn't me. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's not reverse psychology, because that is a crime that basic, dumbass, fundamental thieves can do. Anybody can do it, right? That's why I'd say reverse psychology on a child. You can do that to a kid. A kid can't do it, but you can do it to a kid because they're susceptible, whereas an adult isn't. But now they use Pavlov, and again, that's the influencer. That's the bell whistles and whatnot that people keep talking about, because that's basically where we're at as a human species. We are above, beyond, um, what's it called, reverse psychology. That doesn't work on your kids. They're smarter than that, basically, but they're not smarter than Pavlov and his a steak and bells with dogs. And he rings a bell, ding ding ding, brings the dog a steak, and they all fucking drool and start eating it. And then he does that like 10, 15 times, and then on the 15th time, he rings the bell, and he doesn't bring them steak, but they still drool, basically. And that's the idea of bell whistles, basically. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to, and that's bringing the bull and slapping in the ass, running away. Same fucking concept, same fucking thing. The problem I had is, again, my friend that has a letter M in his name, he was too stupid to understand that. And so what he did was he tried to take control of the group and make everyone as dumb as him. He was an example of a dictator. Fortunately, he failed, and his life was terrible, and his fucking everything's ruined. He's a fucking horrible person, and blah blah blah. He has a wife and he has a daughter because he's a bitch, basically, right? That's what it is. He's such a bitch. That's why the dictators happen, and dictatorship happens because you're insecure. Like, you're a fucking pathetic loser. That's why you're being who you are. It's because that's what it is. Dictatorships are insecure. If you're a dictator, you're insecure. Like, that force, you're insecure. You can't handle it. You're not man, and you're not alpha enough to get your way. So you gotta do what the woman does and become a dictator, right? And again, these are old timey thoughts. But again, it's basic fundamental core of our psychology and how we are. We developed as people, but those are our roots. Basically, you can't change your roots. That's why they call them bell whistles, right? They make your root something, and then fucking 10 years from now they ring the bell, and suddenly right back to your root, and then you fucking drool. And even though the steak is there, you're still drooling, aren't you? And that's the idea. That's what's going on. That's what you have to, and the fucking 9/11 and Jeffrey Epstein and all that shit. I have a fucking paper. So open. Okay, boom. We go to start. Hold on. I have held thoughts, held ideas, held decisions. Trying to get here so I can take my walk, but okay. After this, I'm done. I can take my walk. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys before I go to. I'm gonna show you the note that I'm gonna show you the note that I wrote. Dun 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 dun. It's called, by the way, I called this note "Downfall of America." We have bad leaders and false gods. Kamala Harris proved it. John Oliver fucked up and didn't see it, but I did. He covered it. Well, fortunately, he covered it, but he's like, Kamala Harris, you're a dumbass. What you said had no meat. But you're a dumbass, and you couldn't get the meat out of what you said. And what she said actually had a lot of meat in it. She says, you're a dumbass, you didn't see it. I did. And again, this is what I'm saying. I connect the dots that John Oliver did, and this whole fucking team didn't pick up. I'm better than them. Like, it's fucking crazy. It's insane. And the fact that I'm saying that, but it's true, isn't it? It's fucking true, isn't it? So anyways, Paul Ryan, Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsey Graham, Jim Jordan, Pete Hegseth, RFK Jr., Matt Gaetz, Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Fox News, Marco Rubio, Janine Pirro, Jubilee and owners, Netflix and owners, Ben Shapiro and friends, Paramount Global, PBN, Paramount Media, CBS, Columbia Broadcasting System, Apple TV, Owen Wilson, Snoop Dogg, anyone related to any of them, as in they work together, not actual relations, but they work together. I know to say example of innocent being evil. There's a chance that they're innocent. They get caught up, just like Matthew Cawthorn, right? Or is it? Yeah, Matthew Cawthorn. Basically, he got dragged to a party with Mitch McConnell, party with little girls, and there was drugs involved. And he was like, "Whoa, that's crazy! I can't believe that happened." and that happened, and they're trying to sweep it up because they don't want it fucking talked about. They want it forgotten about. Like Ben Shapiro, like, what are you talking about? How does it happen? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Nope. Sort your fucking sword. Sort your. We all seen the video, and he's trying to act like it didn't happen. They're trying to delete it from the system and pretend it didn't happen, but it did. I just didn't do what he wanted it to do, but he did it. But he did, just like the Ben Shapiro thing, where he admitted, or he said that what's it called, that one place, I can't think of the name of it right now because it's so fucking what's it called, not in my mind. Basically, they're bad guys. The bad guys. The evil. The evil. Because Russia paid him to do it, and it's trying to say it didn't happen. And again, I'm trying to think of the other one. It's Russia and the other people. I can't think of the name right now. And then another one was a reporter was invited to a phone, a text message chain, basically, and war info was released to a reporter who had nothing to do with it, but he was a reporter, and he got involved, and like that's an idea of what the fuck is going on in the world and who's in charge. And again, they sent it to a reporter. He had nothing to do with it. But the point is, they fucking fucked up, and that should be talked about. But they're trying to make you forget about it. I call these people, by the way, public whistleblowers. And there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity because they can either be doing it on accident or they're saying it to really draw attention to it, much like me. Like, I'm being brave, basically. And yes, it's stupid for me to be brave and for me to put my neck out like Jeffrey Epstein did, whom I might have mentioned, I'm going to mention at some point. But because he knew stuff, they shut him up with claims or whatever. But, yeah, so... Public whistleblowers, bravery, stupidity, Fox News, all the spin-offs, Take It and Run, Blackout, Bernie Sanders, Blackout, influencers, they influenced, or they influencers, like as influencers. Trump and Elon Musk are just Trojan horses. They're and then all of the above, and or because of, basically, there can be empowering one so that the other does more, so that the first one benefits, and someone paid to lead him, and he's part of a group, and just it goes on forever. Follow the money, bitches. Liberals, you're no spine, too soft or too stupid and or unforgiving. Sean Paul Reyes from Long Island Audit, you're an example of that one. Destiny, you're an example of that one. Destiny. Destiny dot GG. I got banned from his Discord because I said something that was not like what. Basically, I swim against the current. That's what I do. And because I broke away from what everyone else was talking about, they banned me. Because I said something that they didn't understand, even though I was right down the alley, it's just further ahead. I was 10 pages ahead of them. They banned me because I wasn't with the group. And that's basically what it is they're so insecure and so pathetic. Dictators happen because of this shit. They take advantage of that, your insecurities, and someone sees that as a vulnerability, takes advantage of it, becomes the king of the fucking world. Because you're a little bitch, and you're like, I can't handle it, I can't do it, I wonder what's going on. So you have somebody else do it, and you're like, oh my god, I'm a slave, I wouldn't know. That's why. You guys follow fucking idiots, muscleheads and shit. And then we have ego-driven reporter, idiot, saw, faker, games. Gammas, rather. Not games, gammers. It's gammas. Luke Beasley, Adam Molecular. Luke Beasley, Adam Molecular. Chris Mowry, Kyle Kalinske, who admitted he does drugs, by the way. I'm not going to get into it. Dave Pac-Man, the Rational National, who I think was the quitter, baby, sellout, loser, fake. I think it was either Rational National or someone. I'm pretty sure it was the Rational National. It might have been David Pac-Man. I don't know. I don't fucking keep track of them. One of them said they were quitting. I might have mentioned it written down. I don't remember. But, anyways, Philip D. Franco, who, by the way, if you replace every part of a car, it is still the same car, right? If you take every component of a car and replace every component of a car with a new piece of a car, little by little, is it the same car, right? Like, or is it a new car? Well, it's a new car, obviously, but the point is that thought process. Okay. Now, my point was, now do that same experiment but with the human body. And my point was, ask Philip DeFranco, because he's so fake and so plastic and so money created that he can tell you. He's basically the $2 million man, basically, because everything about him is fake and Hollywood and bullshit. Colton Wexled, Hassan Parker, him is the same thing basically for Hassan Parker. Tim Pool, same thing. Caroline Levitt, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Laura Trump, Mike Huckabee, Kellen Conway, Peter Doozy, Caroline Levitt, Asbungle, Long Island Audit, Sean Head, Destiny, Bill Burr, Russell Peters, Conan O'Brien, Neil Ghost Tyson, Cockcraft. I still got to look up who he is and what his name is and his info. The science community as a whole, the Rocky community as a whole, pop culture, all of them. Think about it, like everything and beyond, basically movies and such. Tyler One and Niall Blue's a fucking idiot. They're all false alphas, aka gammas. They report reporters. They report reporters. Reporter of reporters. To a small extent, Megan Zet is an example of someone who's trying, but and does bad and good. And basically, what he did is he made a video about First Amendment auditing, but he went to a place that was privately owned and recorded something. It's not that he wasn't allowed to record it, it's just they asked him not to because they didn't want to be online. It's not that you can't do it, you can. They just ask you not to do it, that was it. And it's like, fuck you guys, you don't control my rights, I got my rights. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? So that's my point. But at the same time, that same guy, um, in that same video, walks off and he's like, hey, what's up, man? And he promotes and he gets information from certain places and he spreads info, and that's good, right? He helps promote businesses and such. And then Emiru, in a protection void that can be exploited, she's a perfect example of that. Basically, she's trying to appease and appeal to, because she's fucking, what's it called? Like, her and all of her friends are all spoiled little bitches, and they all want a man, and they were brought up to be little, what's it called? Little daddy's girls, basically. And they dress up like these fucking characters from a video game, these cosplay, as sexy characters and pretend to be, and they give it to random dudes and they expect that they're gonna get married one day, expect to get husbands. But the point is, like, that's everybody. Everywhere you go, they're trying, like, look at me, I look like shit, but for my wife, I'm gonna look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dress up, I'm gonna smell nice, I'm gonna comb my hair, I'm gonna shave and take all that shit, but I'm not gonna do it for you. Fuck you, bitch. I don't know you. The fucking care if you think I'm fucking ugly. Like, fuck you, hoe. Like, you're gonna wake up and at least see this, right? After we're done fucking, we both go to bed. When you wake up the very next day, this is what you're gonna see at the very least, right? This can only get better. I can't say the same for you. The Bernie blackout did happen. I know because it's happening to me. No one watches any of my shit. The people that watch are like mods and shit. And that they only existed. I only got them because of before, basically. I stopped for a long time. And in that time, I guess ownership of the algorithm, as it was a good algorithm. But now it's fake and artificial and bullshit. And now they push me down. Whereas before it was equal, and I got people back then, but now it's fucking corrupt. No one comes by because of that shit. The only people that come by are people that got to me before that system hit. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Council culture or murder, working to false alphas, big gamma. It's the only way. And a good example of this is Destiny.gg, and how they banned me because I have the video online. Go look it up. Right? It's literally, it says authoritarianism is like real, blah blah. It's our backyards, our neighborhoods. I've been saying this for a long time, but the point is, it's our backyards, and they think they're doing a good thing, but they're doing exactly what they want them to do, which is exactly what the rich put them into position for. Because you're a dumbass and you think wrong, and that wrong thinking is exactly what I want you to do, because it helps me propel forward and make my business better. Because if you remove all of the heroes before they have a chance to speak their words, then my evil can grow uncontested and there's nothing they can do about it. Because you made sure there's no men in the world, no alphas in the world, and this is what they're talking about. Oh, why does the world have no alphas? They keep getting banned because of bitches like Destiny's Chat, for example. And again, all I did was said something that was a few pages ahead of the group, and then like, man, I don't like him. I don't like him because he's too smart. He's different. I don't like him. That's it. And that's authoritarianism. It can be exploited, and it is. And again, that's why we got Trump. But anyways, that's Jeffrey Epstein. 9/11 probably was an inside job. COVID shutdowns, moving goalposts of healthcare. Then they ran in and bought the land after everyone shut down and blah blah blah. Terrorists, Tyler Green exploited the stock market. Trump threat of tariffs and steel. People pull money. Then once they pull money, people ran in and bought all the stocks. Then Trump was like, just kidding on the business. Then business as usual. And then now they're trying to cover it all up like it never happened. But basically, the ownership changed and they're trying to play the game like it's been like that the whole time. But new owners. Again, manipulation like reverse psychology doesn't work anymore. So what they use now is Pavlov with the bell and the drooling dogs. I already explained that. So there you go. Gamers who kill gaming nerds are grubby Anyone who cried, with or without cheese, Take It or Leave It, Blizzard, StarCraft 2, Warcraft 3, and such, all of them people, like all those games died and fell because of these people like Grubby and, Zerg getting their way. That was the problem. They were the fucking loud voices, so everything followed them right off of a cliff. In nature, there's a squid that will hide its penis to trick other males, and those other males are fighting other males for dominance. It tricks them into thinking or to not looking or attacking it. And while that is happening, the fakers that are hiding their penis will run over and mate with the females because it tricked the males, basically. And that's what our society is full of. Either, what's it called? Um, Either we have insecure loser douchebags that appeal authoritarianism, or we have fakers that play ball and they're actually men, but they act like a girl so they can sleep with the girls. Basically, that's what we have today, and that's why the world sucks. That's probably why fucking Greece fell once upon a time. But that's why the world dying sucks. Pay to win equals sellouts. That is America today. And last thing I want to say before I go is animals are humans without drugs. We are drugs. That's why we are divided, because a lot of people either don't have drugs or have too much drugs, so then they're turned away from drugs. And yeah, this is exploited because it can be exploited if you don't know, and don't if you don't know. That's why Judge said knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe, right? It's true. Knowing is half the battle. The problem is right now a lot of Americans don't know, or they pretend to know, and then they get fucked over for it. But yeah, if you want, you can look up what's his name, Russell Peters. Which, by the way, I have a lawsuit pending with YouTube. Oh, it's for Netflix. Yeah. Copyright for Russell Peters and Notorious claimed by Netflix. Yeah, they have claimed because I used it in a video and talked about it. So they're like, oh no, it's our video, you can't use it. And it's like, but I use it as an example to make a video, and I know I'm taking them to court. I'm gonna win. I can use your help. Sponsor me. Give me money. Let me take these fuckers to court and fucking spray back onto you motherfuckers. Because I don't want anything. I can't. Half my body doesn't work. I can't do anything. But anyways, that's it. You have a copy, hopefully, of this now. You've seen it all written by me. It's all by hand. Blah blah blah. Anyways, be well, be happy, be safe, be awesome. Yeah, and again, I can show you the world, take you wonder by wonder, over sideways and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world. Not sure if you can see it, but literally, I have a lawsuit or YouTube dispute, copyright claim, which is gonna turn into a lawsuit. I'm gonna sue Netflix because they're trying to say that I don't have fair use to use this shit. And again, I don't even know which video it was, but basically, you guys are sad. I told them. You guys are sad coming at me. I'm just as alpha as I claim. I ain't fake like your leaders. Your title, that's the video title. Copyright claim Russell Peters. I mentioned it, I brought it up, I talked about it. And they disagree, and so I got a dispute. So the video's almost an hour long. It's an hour long, and it seems I brought it up for a little bit. I mentioned it, paused half the time. I showed a little bit to explain a point and just show you. I think he posts, and you can look it up online. Basically, I think they took it off online because everyone like made videos of just little tidbits of him, or it's a what's it called, like the video is literally a video that consists of the bit from the video, and then that's it. Whereas mine is literally talking for an hour about a bit in this video, and they're trying to take it down. So I'm gonna sue them. I'm gonna win, and I have millions of dollars, and I'm gonna buy a nice car, a nice house, and a nice motorcycle, and then I'm just gonna live my life, and I'm gonna chill and be happy, and that's what's gonna happen. Anyways, if you're a bitch out there, let me know, cause I save hoes. So, yeah, and I'm looking for a partner for League. By the way, I play League of Legends. I'm probably the best player in the world. I need someone to work with. That's it. Because everyone sucks at the game so bad that they don't know how to pass the ball, and that's why the game is the way it is. Then this is why they're making champions. What's it called, impossible to carry on their own, because that's what it comes down to. Is you have to be able to win on your own in order to win. And there's no teamwork unless you're a famous streamer, and then people will fucking. Anyways, yeah, I made a video about it. But anyways, peace out, people. Be happy, safe. I'm here, so later. Oh, I fucking do not have the habit to do this. But anyways, later.